Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a beacon and what it does. So, to start with, to make an actual beacon, you need this: 3 obsidian, 5 glass, and another star. Just like this, to make a beacon. You get another star from killing the wither. Now, then, to actually use the beacon, because as you can see, it doesn't really do much. I'll show you this later. It doesn't really do much right now. But if you put a 3x3 blocks under it, it's activated. I'll show you these in a second. And for this 3x3, you can use blocks of iron, emerald, diamond, gold, or netherite. Not copper, lapis, or redstone. I find that it's usually easiest to use iron, especially if you have an iron farm. And then for this here, if you put in any of these ingots here, any of these materials here, you can then click one of these buttons. Level 1 is either speed or haste, and let's just say it gives you, I get speed 1. Now I have speed and I can go faster, or if I have haste, now I can mine faster. Well, I'm in creative mode, but I'll show you that in a second. I'll show you all the effects in more detail when I finish with this part. So then though, if you do this and basically add a 5x5 under the 3x3, then when you place it down, now you can have the option of doing resistance or jump boost, and each beacon can only have one effect, except for one case, which we'll see later. So now I can jump higher. And then, as you might expect, if you just make this another block higher, and just do this, it takes a minute and it's really hard to get all this iron, but it is usually pretty worth it. Now you have the option of strength, which, as you can see now, I have strength. Though, where it gets really cool, if you add one more, which here, I'll just cut that. Okay, so now I have 4 layers. Then if I put a beacon on top, now as you can see, this area looks the same, but now if I say select haste, now I can have the option to either have regeneration or haste 2. If I pick regeneration, this is the case I was talking about where it takes you get 2 effects. You get haste and regeneration, both level 1. Or if you select haste 2, then takes just a second, but as you can see now, I have haste 2 and my regeneration is about to be gone. There, now I have haste 2. And the nice thing about haste is mostly just this. You can now, with efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe, insta-break stone, which is really useful. So then, and that's most of what it is for the beacon, but now I'll just go over the effects real quick. So I showed you haste. Speed, I'll do speed 2. Just makes it so you can go faster. You can just run faster. It can be useful if you have like a big base. And then resistance. It's hard for me to show you this in creative mode and when it's on peaceful, but you take less damage basically. And just as an example, resistance 5, this is resistance 2, but resistance 5 you don't take any damage. So resistance 2 is pretty good. You don't usually notice it, but it's pretty good. And then jump boost, you just, especially with jump boost 2, as you can see, you can jump up 2 blocks, which is really nice. Basically, each level of jump boost adds half a block you can jump up. So if I just have, it might be smart here. It'll make this quicker if I just get some milk, because milk clears effects. As you can see, it came right back because of the beacon, but it clears the effects. But as you can see with jump boost 1, I can't jump up 2 blocks, but I can jump up a block and a half, which is still higher than normal. So yeah, and then with strength 2, as you can see, I can mostly, you do more damage basically. You do more damage. And regeneration is pretty simple. It just automatically regenerates health even if you're not at full hunger, which is pretty useful. Now I would also like to show one last thing for this. If you do extend, you can do this if you extend it out like this. Here, hold on. Okay, so as you can see, if you just extend it out like that, then you can, if you just do this, just select a different effect for each one. Which, by the way, this does require a lot of withers. There we go. I have all of the effects you can get now from this. You can get 6 effects. And also, I would like to mention, in case anyone's wondering, this is the exact same on both Bedrock and Java Edition. So, you don't have to worry about that. I'm on Bedrock Edition right now, but it's the same. So, yeah. And also, one more thing. I'm not 100% sure of the exact, so it's hard to show you, but every layer you add, it also gives you the effect from further away. So as you can see, if I fly way over here, yeah, it doesn't affect it over here. This beacon here, if I just go straight towards it, you can see when it gives me the effects. It doesn't do it from that far away. Oh, yep. Okay, right here it gives me all the effects. And that should be enough where if you put it in the middle of your base, it should work from all around your base, because it's like this whole area. So, yeah, and I believe then also, if I go way over here, way away from it, as you can see, if I just make a 1-layer beacon and put, say, haste on it, then I'm going to go over here. And as you can see, you don't get the effect till you get like right here. Like, you don't get the effect from nearly as far away at all. Like, in fact, I think I'm losing the effect. Because it does the same thing vertically, so. Yeah, I don't get the effect right here. So, if you just put this at, like, the bottom. If you're gonna put this and mine out, say mine a chunk, I would recommend digging down, like, halfway, then placing it. If you're just gonna put, like, a 1x1, which, by the way, it is very, very useful. Even just to have this right here with just haste is very useful if you're mining. Yes, it is better to have that with haste too, but it is still useful to just have haste. Okay, well, that's all. Also, I'll have the texture pack that I'm using that does stuff like this in the description. I'll have the link to the website in the description. It's called Bedrock Tweaks. It's really nice. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Alright, well, bye guys.